What's up, you sweaty nerds and greasy degenerates? Seele is getting a rerun in Part 2 of Patch 1.4 in Honkai's Star Rail, and a lot of people have been wondering if they should pull for Seele during her rerun. We're finally getting dual banners, and so her banner's going to be at the same time as Topaz's banner, so should you pull for Seele or not? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Seele has been a legendary character in Honkai's Star Rail. She was the first premium 5-star character to release in the game. She walks the path of the hunt, she deals quantum damage, and she is single target. She was the queen of DPS for a very long time, the best DPS character in the game for many months. Even after Blade came out and Kafka came out, people didn't definitively say, okay, we can take the top slot away from her, because her single target was so strong, and she has Resurgence giving her extra turns, and her ult was just too damn good. So it took Dan Heng and Bibitor Lune coming out to finally say that, with the community behind his back, that she has been finally dethroned by Dan Heng and Bibitor Lune. She was a legendary DPS for a long time. Legendary because new players couldn't get her. She was the first premium 5-star character. Many people had FOMO that are newer to the game because they missed her at the beginning. She literally came out the best. Then things took a very small downtick with Jing Yuan, and every new DPS that came out after got slightly better and better and better and better, and then Dan Heng came out, and finally they've managed to surpass the Seele tier of powerful DPS characters. And Jing Liu seems like she's going to come out and be among the top DPS characters in the game. Some say she might even be the best, or at least just behind Dan Heng and Bibitor Lune. So, Seele, is she still that good? Well, in short, yes. Seele is actually that good. She's always been that good. She's still one of the best DPS characters in the entire game. However, the game has been out a long time, and I think at this point in the game, Seele is no longer a big value pull anymore. Now, if you like Seele, you think she's cool because she's a badass, which she is. She's literally one of my favorite characters in the entire game. I resonate with her so hard. Like, dude, she would be my best friend if she was a real person. Swear to God, she's so cool. But in terms of like value for a character to pull for meta, she kind of falls off a little bit now when you look at the banner that she's on. In patch 1.4, we're getting Jing Liu, Topaz, Guanifin, and Seele, all on the same patch. We're talking waifu patch 2023. Okay, so when you think about it like that, Seele kind of falls off, because you have one of the best hyper carry characters in the entire game that's going to be one of the best characters for a very long time, Jing Liu. If you mainly just need a DPS that's going to absolutely slay everything in your path, some hyper carry that you build your whole team around, Jing Liu is your girl, right? If you want kind of like a sub DPS that does a ton of damage on their own, you don't even have to build her for sub DPS. You can build her as main DPS hyper carry, and Topaz is your girl. And if you need like a nihility, like Kafka like character, Guanifin's up your alley, dude. Now, there is an exception to this for Seele. There is still stock for Seele. So if you left the video already, then too bad for you. But Mono Quantum is still a thing. If you haven't built your Mono Quantum team, you want to build a Mono Quantum team, you don't have one yet, Seele is your girl. And you could also be, you know, nudge nudge, wink wink, cough cough, waiting on a certain Harmony Quantum character to potentially, I don't know, come out in the game sometime, you know, if you had dreams like me about that happening, then Mono Quantum is going to get a buff at some point when that does eventually happen, because that is the one missing key to Mono Quantum teams. They're still very powerful, bruh. I'm clearing almost C10 and Swarm Disaster with Mono Quantum, okay? Quantum teams are still good, but it would be nice to have like a Harmony character for quantum teams. Eventually, we should probably get that right down the line. So Seele is someone great to pick up now for the future of quantum teams. Now, someone could come along in the meantime, eventually for that, but Seele wouldn't be a bad pick. So that's kind of the thing we're looking at right now. Is Seele worth the pull right now? Not necessarily for meta's sake, but if you really like the character, there's no such thing as a bad 5-star premium character in this game right now. Every single one of them has been good up to this point. Even people that talk of Mid-Yuan, you know what I mean? Dude, Mid-Yuan's good. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Jing Yuan is really, really good, okay? Folks like myself have put out Jing Yuan is bad videos to kind of like play into the joke, but Jing Yuan's never been bad. Literally, there's no bad 5-star premium character in this game right now. They've all been good. So if you like her, pull for her. Don't let anybody hold you back from pulling for a character because you like them. Just go ahead and pull them, dude. But if you're all about the meta, then you should probably be pulling for someone like Jing Liu. To be perfectly honest with you, you want a hyper carry that's gonna be like, you want to like bragdoll your friends like, I got Jing Liu, the best character in the whole game. Like, I mean, she's probably gonna be either 1 or 2 on the DPS slots when she comes out. So if you want to play meta, just pull Jing Liu. If you want to pull someone with a fat juicy ass, pull Topaz. She'll deal a ton of damage too while she's at it. And if you want someone for a mono quantum team, pull Seele. And if you need some extra support for Kafka, pull Gweneifen. She's on the same patch. So that, in my opinion, is what we're mainly looking at for Seele's like value in terms of should you pull for her or not. Honestly, main thing is like if you want a mono quantum DPS, Seele's your girl. But if you're not going that way, just pull for someone like Jing Liu or Topaz, okay? You'll be very satisfied with that choice. But don't let me tell you what to do. Dude, Seele is such a baddie, my guy. Alright, seriously, if you like her because she's cool, pull for her. Don't let anybody tell you what otherwise. Like, she's so cool. Literally husbando or waifu over meta every single time. There isn't even a bad character in this game except for Arlon. But anyways, if you found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like and subscribe. Because if you don't subscribe, I'm gonna come to your house like the boogeyman. And I'm gonna steal your favorite midnight snacks. Probably those Oreos. Or maybe the Pringles you left in the pantry. Maybe the lasagna you got there in the refrigerator. I'm not picky. I'll come for whatever you got. So like and subscribe for more.